Okay, now here's question 4. Function 1 is defined by the equation y is equal to 3/4 x, or 3/4 times x, plus 1. And function 2 is represented by the graph below. It's missing a y here, but it's represented by the graph below. And so you see here in this graph, here's a line. Okay, so that line is on the graph. And remember, this one for function 1, this is a linear equation. In function 2, we see the line right over here. Okay, so now let's just go through 3 hints to help you to figure this out. But first, let's see what the question is asking. It says, which statement about the functions is true? It says function 1 has a greater rate of change and greater y-intercept. So really, we're looking to see, remember, rate of change, let me put my color here, rate of change, meaning it has to deal with now the slope. All right, so rate of change is your slope, and we know that the y-intercept is B, is represented by the letter B. So that's what you're being asked in each of these. So you're pretty much comparing what's going on with the slope and the y-intercept. Okay? All right, let's use our hints now. Hint number 1. It says the function is defined by the function 1 is defined by the equation. So function 1 is this equation right here, right? That's function 1. Remember, in order for us to find the slope and the y-intercept, you need to use the slope-intercept form, which is y is equal to m multiplied to x. Let's go put this for x now, right? Plus b. Okay, there you go. So use this, and I'm putting it right above it so it kind of can help you to see which one is which, what's the slope, and what's the y-intercept. That's hint 1. Hint 2. Now this function 2 is represented by the graph below. So function 2 is being shown by this graph over here. And again, for us to be able to write an equation, we need to find what is the slope, right? And we need to know what the slope is, and we need to find the y-intercept. So we need to find those 2 things in order for us to be able to compare them. Hint number 3, once you find your slope, once you find your y-intercept for both of these functions, now you compare them. So hint number 3 is to compare them. So let's just take a look. Remember, you're getting the slope from here and compare it to whatever it is for the slope that you have over here. Find out, are they bigger? Are they greater? One is greater than the other, one is less than. That's what's being asked in the questions that you have to see about the functions below. All right, it's asking you what's the which one is greater or which one is less. Remember, rate of change is the slope. All right, and then let's go back over here, and then you also, let's take that's a pretty color. We'll take this, right? You want to know what's happening with your y-intercept, and you want to compare it with the y-intercept for function 2. So you're comparing what you see from function 1 with what you have for function 2. Those are your 3 hints. That's hint number 3. Hope that was helpful. Good